Hello and welcome to ATS. Today we're going to talk about the Crosman 1322, which is a great little 22 caliber pneumatic pistol. It's a pump. You can pump it from 3 to 10 times. It comes with a peephole sight or regular notch sight, and it's very accurate. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to put a scope of some sort or a red dot. Now there's several options that are available. You can buy scope rings that mount right to the barrel and then mount your scope on top of that or your red dot. And from what I understand, it will eventually loosen your barrel. It's not very secure. The other option is to replace this plastic breech with a steel breech. And that's a very popular option. What I found is another product, and it just arrived here from Amazon today. And it's made by a company called CleverCraft. And it's made actually with the 1322 or the 1377. And let me show you what's in the package here, if I can get it open. So what it is, it's a rail system that actually the barrel goes right through here. So you have to take the breech off, and it'll set over here, and the barrel obviously goes through this part right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to remove this screw and take this sight out. And then inside here, there's a little set screw. You remove that screw and the breech will come loose. And I know there's a little pin inside here you have to be careful for. And then you put it back together. Well, what you do is you're going to slide this in over the barrel and then replace the breech, obviously minus the sight. And then what it does is it comes with a Picatinny rail. So then you can mount this Picatinny rail on here like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to attempt to put a red dot on here. This is a red dot that I picked up from Walmart probably about a year ago. It's Tasco. It was actually about $35, I think, and was the last one, and they were getting rid of it, and they had a price of $7 on it. So I said, I'll take it. I didn't have an immediate need for this, but I thought for $7, I'll find a need. So that's why I started looking into some kind of replacement breech or some kind of a rail system for this. So we're going to go ahead and install this and then go ahead and come back and show you what it looks like. Okay, I'm going to attempt to do this, assemble this while you're watching. So what I did, first of all, is right here in this hole and this hole here, I put a little set screw that's going to press up against the barrel to give it a little more stability. And I already installed those. They're flush right now, but I wanted them started. And then these three holes here, these two and this hole here, we're going to use these screws right here, and that's to mount 1, 2, and 3 holes for the Picatinny rail. So let's go ahead and take this apart. Now, the part that you have to be careful for is the transfer port that's in there. And I've not done this before, so hopefully we don't lose that part. All right, so I take this screw out here, and we're going to save it because we're going to be putting that same screw back in when we're done. Okay, and then you take the small wrench, and there's a tiny, tiny tiny hole there. A tiny hex nut or bolt. So now we're going to get that out. That'll be fun putting back in, I'm sure. What I don't want to do is lose the screw. There we go. Okay, so we're going to put that there. And now I have to watch out for that transfer port. Okay, there it is right there. Okay, so this has to come off. And I'm doing this for the first time, so I may be getting this wrong. Oh, I just did the transfer port. Well, let's get the breech on here first. I mean the rail on here first. And I can see that's going to be a little bit tricky. And I got to make sure I'm getting this right. There we go. It's got to go down a little further. There we go. There's a the hole for the transfer port is right there. Okay, I guess I'm too far. There we go. Okay. So sorry I had to take that off camera, but I got it back in. I had a little bit of trouble getting the port back in, the transfer port. But I got that. Now I'm putting this set screw back in. And then I'm going to tighten this screw back up. We put back from the former site. Now we're going to take these set screws right here on the top. Actually, I think it's the bigger one. Yes. And then we tighten those down. That gives it a little bit more stability. Sorry you didn't see that other one right there. I wasn't watching my camera. But so those are set nice and tight now, so that's not going anywhere. Okay, let's just make sure that everything is operational. I already cocked it. Okay. Okay, we're good. So all we have to do now is mount the Picatinny rail. And let's get the right screwdriver. So we're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver. And let's make sure we got the holes lined up here. Correct. So we're going to put one screw in here. And we'll set it on here. Excellent. And then we'll put one back here. Up. And then before I cinch it down, we'll put the third one in. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, and 3. Back again. 1, 2, and 3. All right, so there we've got our Picatinny rail mounted, and it's very, very secure. Get the red dot on. The red dot is actually a weaver mount, but a weaver will fit on a Picatinny, so that's cool. Now let's show you the red dot. And now it's picking up that's the orange sight down there, but you can see the red dot right there. So mission accomplished. We just have to take it out and get it sighted in and go from there. So anyway, that's my review on the CleverCraft Picatinny rail for the Crosman 1322 and 77. So if you enjoyed this video, if you like it, go ahead and click like. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down in the comments below. I will put a link to the Amazon store for this particular rail. And as far as the red dot, you'll have to look that up. I don't even know if they're still available, but I will put the CleverCraft link down below. Thanks for watching. Thanks. Bye-bye.